Okay, welcome to Forge Coaching. Coached by me. If we have any other coaches at that point, then we'll go with them. But welcome. Okay, first of all, what's expected of you and how to get the most amount of progress within your time here. Whatever your goal is, it's a gaining phase, diet, bodybuilding competition, a photo shoot, whatnot. What are the absolute daily non-negotiables that you should be doing, should be tracking, and should be actioning, purely from not to benefit myself, to benefit you. One most important thing is tracking your food. Now, how to go about that? Getting yourself a set of scales and ensuring that either the food is tracked or weighed raw compared to cooked. Ask your coach. Myself, if I've given you maybe a cooked chicken, then also go with the cooked version. But if you have raw weight chicken or raw weight rice instead of like a microwave rice, then that needs to be nailed and ironed out, which it will be on onboarding form. But measuring everything you put in your mouth, that goes with chewing gum, sugar-free drinks, condiments, little snacks here and there, is the most important thing. Okay, tracking your food to the absolute T. Create a system of devil's advocate. If the plan isn't working, you're doing absolutely everything that's been asked of you, blame the coach. Simple as that. Secondly, tracking your lifts and caring about your progress in the gym. Okay, so when a client or whenever a client joins, I'll always ask for form clips. Not because I want you to be awkward and set up a tripod in the gym and ruin everyone's experience, but you're paying for a service. Just because you've got a coach doesn't mean they're going to walk you through it. They're going to hold your hand and say, yeah, you're doing great. On paper, someone could be benching 100 kilo for 10 reps. Great, okay. Then you look at the clip. They're half repping. Their reps are inconsistent. They're taking loads of rest in between the sets. They're not using the correct form. These four things can only be seen when the client sends a video to the coach. So, how to go about that? Again, film the exercises that you feel that you want to improve on the most. Maybe picking 1 to 2 per week that you're really struggling with, or the ones that you want to show off. Send it to your coach and ask them for feedback on it. It doesn't mean just one and done. It's like homework. It's like studying. You send it 1 week, you get the feedback, you action it, you send it again. If it improves and the coach is happy and says, look, you don't need to send that anymore, you're breathing, you're bracing, your tempo's good, the weight that you're using is great, crack on. You've done your job. Then it's on to the next exercise and furthering your own learning as a result. The third most important thing is asking questions, right? The coach is there to not only set the plan, but also guide and educate. If you're not willing to ask questions or, go into the clarity behind decision making, how can you expect to do this long term yourself? You don't need somebody to tell you how to diet. It's pretty easy. But if you're not actively look to improve your own knowledge, you're going to be stuck in the same process over and over and over again. Okay? Asking your coaches questions, tapping into the hobby and the job that they do and asking about something they're passionate about, 9 times out of 10, a coach will love that and give you all the time in the world. Okay? As long as it's not stupid questions that you can quickly Google search, but simply just asking, why am I doing this? Why am I eating this? Why is this good for me? Why is this bad for me? It's going to take you a long way. Hope that helps. Welcome to the team.